Thomas Friedman said, "The simple definition of globalization is the interweaving of markets, technology, information systems, and telecommunications networks in a way that is shrinking the world from a size medium to a size small." Essentially, we believe that globalization is the process of making the world smaller. Often driven by the marketplaces of empires, globalization has always been closely tied to the technology of the day. The Romans used roads to connect the world as it had never been before. Later, fleets of ships would flow out of Europe, discovering new places and establishing trade federations with countries previously unreachable. This process was extremely slow, relying on the archaic economic and technological advances of the time to allow societies to intermingle. Nowadays, with advancements in travel, shipping, and most of all information sharing, globalization is moving at ridiculous speeds. The Industrial Revolution ushered in a time of unprecedented production and technological innovation.
So you'll remember from the Industrial Revolution episode that industrial Western powers produced most of the manufactured goods, which were then sold in international markets. But you'll also remember that domestic consumption was extremely important. I mean, almost all early Model Ts were built by Americans and bought by Americans. But since the 1960s, and especially today, former non-industrialized parts of the world have been manufacturing consumer goods for domestic markets, yes, but primarily for foreign ones.
And then came the Internet. All right, we're making progress. Any second now. Come on. Oh, I like it. Yes. Clearly, even this started off a bit slowly, but the internet has now caught its stride. What started off as an interesting way to receive junk mail is now the main method of sharing information in the world. According to InternetWorldStats.com, approximately 2.5 billion people are on the web, nearly a third of the world's population. So Prometheus brought us fire from the gods, and what have we chosen to do with it? Korean pop sensation Psy's Gangnam Style is nothing less than a phenomenon, and we think it is a great example of globalization. First off, the huge impact it is having on the entertainment world. Secondly, it was the first video on YouTube to get over 1 billion hits. It has also reached the top of the iTunes music charts in the United States, Canada, UK, Mexico, and over 10 others. It has inspired flash mobs in several countries.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Sexy lady. Oppan Gangnam Style. Sexy lady.
Not only is Psy rocking the entertainment world, he's also dramatically impacting global culture. He has been honored by the Secretary General of the UN, who hailed him as a quote-unquote force for world peace. He has even inspired a parody by British sculptor Anish Kapoor meant to address the lack of free speech in China. We've seen how Psy is affecting large cultural centers, but what about things a little closer to home? We interviewed students on campus to see how globalization and the internet have brought a South Korean rapper to the Southlands. How did you first hear Gangnam Style?
I see somebody like speaking German, whatever. I'm like, okay, this is cool, but like, why is this fun? And people start acting like they were riding a horse or something. So that's when I knew.
I saw people tweeting about it. It was on YouTube. Saw it on YouTube and all over social media.
I saw her looking in the stands at a football game. It's pretty interesting on the field, but it's pretty funny.
Do you like the song?
Yes, I liked it. I did it as soon as the game was over, and I did pass it on to everyone I knew.
No, not. I'm not. I don't really like it that much. 'Cause I heard that it's like making fun of Americans.
Do you understand the lyrics?
I have no idea really.
Yeah.
I haven't looked it up or anything.
It says, hey, sexy lady. Yeah.
Would you listen to future Psy songs?
Probably not. I probably would.
If you told me this guy who made Gangnam Style, I'm sure I would listen to it.
Can you do the dance?
I can't, but Ryan was doing it earlier.
Not really. I think I know how it goes.
I've seen it, but I'm scared. I don't want to embarrass myself.
All right.
Play the music.
Boom, boom, boom. That's all I got.
Clearly, Gangnam Style is a global phenomenon made possible only by the innovations in technology and global information sharing. Now, because of globalization, my music options can include a Korean rapper singing about the posh life in Seoul. Where will we go next? How are technology and globalization changing the shape of the world, making it smaller and more interconnected? What will the future look like? Time alone will tell.